Hi, I'm Miriam Arthur, and I am here with a little, our next mini Deconstructed, which of course Deconstructed is going to be the new show in the beginning of this year, 2017. Not sure when that's going to start, but it will be this year, maybe in a month or two. So listen, if you like what you hear, if you like my perspective, then be sure to pay attention and see when the real show will start. That'll be like a 30-minute show. But here's a little mini Deconstructed. All right, I'm going to try and do these more often so you can get a taste. Today's topic in the news today, and today's the 21st of February 2017. AC Lida Bank and the Ministry of Commerce. They both had a logo that had a hangmia, I believe. It's a bird with golden feathers. And if in case you don't know the story, I'll just tell you briefly. There was this bird that had golden feathers. Well, actually, there was this man. He died, and because he was so good and kind-hearted, he became this bird with golden feathers. And he wanted to look after his wife, who was now a widow, and his children, who are now orphans. Well, with just a mom, but no father, no caretaker. So every day, once a year or so, he'd come by and he would drop one of his golden feathers into the property, and they'd find the golden feather, and then they'd have enough money for however long. So it's kind of, there's this charity. Of course, the end of the story, they capture him and kill him or whatever, and then there's like no more gold, because it's kind of like the golden goose and the eggs and stuff like that. The goose that laid the golden eggs, right? All right, enough of that. They both have this bird, okay? And the Ministry of Commerce is like, hey, people are going to confuse the ministry with AC Lida. So AC Lida, sorry, you're just going to have to change your logo. All right, AC Lida's like, oh, that's kind of hard to do, but the government's telling me I have to, so I will. And then the problem came in with, and you have 2 weeks to do it. Okay. Changing the logo is not comfortable, but let's think about that for a minute. What does it take for a big company to change their logo? Well, first of all, you have to design and approve the new logo. Well, I went onto their website, and they've got this announcement, we've changed our logo and everything, and you can tell they basically just took the bird out, and it looks like something that would just be a stamp. And yet branding for a company is so important. They didn't have time to actually kind of create a new logo. So sorry about that. That's too bad. But they've complied, and they've got this minimalistic logo now, and it's on the website. Okay, website, we can check that off. But what else? Once you've got it designed and approved, and in Cambodia, just if you do get a logo design, it's got to go to this person and that person and this person and that person. They got to sign, oh no, I want a little change here, it can take months to design a logo normally. But they've gotten over that hurdle, so what's next? How about stationery, forms, applications, business cards, all those kind of printed materials. So not only do you have to actually have a graphic designer change the logo on every single thing that exists for the company, you also have to take the final artwork to the print shop and have the printer print everything new. Okay, well, if you're just like a small company with maybe 10 employees, okay, it's not that, but consider, not only is there AC Lida Bank with 259 branches, and how many application forms for new accounts, and how many loan application forms and business cards for all these people that work. And then the print, you can't even use one printer to get, you'd have to use 10 or 15 printers to, okay, you print shop, print the loan applications, you print shop, print the business card, you print, to get it all done. 259 branches. Okay, not only that, they've got five subsidiary companies, property, investments, and such like this. All of those logos are going to have to be changed. All right, branch branding. You've got a sign outside the branch. What is that made? It's not just made of paper that you can print easily. It's made of plastic or metal, or like real stuff. And someone's going to have to fabricate that new logo. And what about the signage across where the parking lot is, that here's the bank, so you know where to come in, and on all the ATMs. Oh, I didn't even check how many ATMs are in the country. You know, I mean, are you getting the picture here of how much stuff has to be done? Marketing, ads that are in magazines, you know, billboards. Everything's going to have to be changed. This is a big deal. In 2 weeks, I don't know. I understand the concept, and I don't think anybody's faulting the government at all, that they want to make sure that they avoid the confusion. But I think sometimes for deadlines and timelines, we really need to think seriously about all the little pieces of things that have to be done in order to accomplish a task in our own lives. You know, if you want to make dinner, you got to think, I got to go to the market, I got to buy this, I got to buy that, and those are at that market, but then I also have to go over to this market to get this other thing. I have to make sure I have time to get through traffic, to get everywhere, you know, and then come home and cook, and oh, I got to use the mortar and the pestle to get this done, and how long is it going to take before you get dinner on the table? You know, so in all of our lives, we can think about this. It's a great lesson for us today on Mini Deconstructed, and I hope you've enjoyed having a new perspective on things.